Tell us about the Art Mobile.
The Art Mobile is something that we're really proud of. It's the second time we've been able to have an Art Mobile, and it usually has a 4.5 to 5 year lifespan. It is a collaboration between, with our particular one, with the Dali Museum and Pinellas County Schools. And I know there's 2 Art Mobiles that are always going simultaneously. They reach elementary students, and they reach every elementary student in Pinellas County. They are owned by Pinellas County Schools, so it is specific to the schools in order to see it, but they are then shared with either us or one of our museum colleagues from the community, and we basically create an experience, a story inside of it. And so our current one that's running, which will go for about 4.5 years and will be seen by almost 50,000 students. I mean, it's remarkable how many students see it in their K through 5 years. They are experiencing Dali in relation to science, math, and invention. So sort of those STEAM ideas come through in our Art Mobile. And we realize, you know, with 50,000 students, when you look at how many students are able to do field trips to the museum, it's so small that it's a way to turn it around and actually say, if you can't come to the museum as a group, the museum can come to you. And,
what a great idea.
And then they grow to become, you know, middle and high school students who get involved in our student shows. So we're really proud of the connections over the years.
This is a traveling Art Mobile that goes around to all of the schools in Pinellas County. It's funded by the art referendum, so it's a free art museum for the students to go into. And this Art Mobile features the work of Salvador Dali. We have, as you probably know, a really beautiful museum in St. Petersburg, a Dali museum, and they work together with Pinellas County Schools to furnish the artwork and create this wonderful museum space. One of our learning goals, one of our standards of learning for Pinellas County is to teach students how to behave as acceptable art audiences. And this is a great way for us to be able to do that and also expose them to that museum experience. We have 2 of these Art Mobiles that travel around the county. Currently, the Museum of Fine Arts in St. Petersburg has funded one, and that one's on the road up north in our north part of our county. And then this one will continue for, I believe, 1 more year. The museum is responsible for creating the actual Art Mobile, but Pinellas County writes the curriculum. So we have lessons that go along with the Art Mobile. We have activities for the students to do inside the Art Mobile. We have resources so the teachers can learn about the paintings and be knowledgeable when they're taking the students through the Art Mobile. So that's one of the functions that we do here in the county, hand in hand with the museum. The film in this museum actually won some sort of award, and it's a really dynamic film. It shows the Dali Museum from above and, you know, shows some of the interior spaces and really educates the students as to the messages in the paintings.
Surreal means inspired by dreams.
Sort of about the math and science at the beginning, but in this painting, Dali's using math and science, things we can't see, sort of, and he's putting it with these objects. So maybe you haven't learned this yet, but atoms are tiny little things in the universe that move all the time. And we can't see them just with our naked eye. But Dali, as an artist, made this picture sort of like atoms that we can't see, but with objects we can see.
This is one of Dali's most fascinating paintings. It's kind of an homage to a lot of his other paintings and things that he held dear. If you look up in the upper left-hand corner, you see an image of his wife, Gala. The whole painting is set in a stadium that would hold a bullfight. And Dali was actually inspired by a box of colored pencils. He saw Venus brand pencils, and it had the Venus de Milo on the front. And he just started repeating that statue over and over and over again. He is known for his double images, and this is probably a work that really highlights that. So if you look towards the center of the painting, in the second woman down, he's created a double image there. You can see the head of the woman there is the eye of the man, There's, his nose is here and his mouth is here and his tie coming down. So you have a toreador double imaged with the statue of Venus de Milo. This whole art mobile is inspired by art and science. So as you look around at the paintings, you'll see different examples of science, surrealism, which we define for the youngsters as dream, like a dream sequence. So we're looking at dreams, we're looking at science, we're looking at art, and Dali did an amazing job of kind of combining all of those concepts together.
How often does this art mobile move throughout our district?
Well, it's a really amazing process, but it lives for about 1 week, sometimes a little bit longer at a particular school. And then overnight, a crew from Pinellas County will actually move the vehicle physically to another school. And so it lives for about a week to a week and a half at every elementary K through 5 school here in Pinellas County. And that's why it takes about 4.5 years for it to complete its cycle. I think there's 88 schools that it visits, and it's just remarkable how many people are affected and experience the Art Mobile.